Hi guys, so welcome back to Best Eats. So today we are going to be making garlic Parmesan chicken wings. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take our garlic and I'm going to be roasting this. So I'm just gonna chop off the top of the garlic like so. I'm gonna take my piece of foil, set that right there. And now I am gonna drizzle olive oil over my garlic, like that. Then we're just gonna wrap this up. And we're gonna put this in the oven on 375 and let it roast. Okay, so now on to the preparation of the chicken wings. So beforehand, off camera, I rinsed my wings in some white vinegar and water. I'm just gonna simply season these with some salt, Old Bay seasoning, some Slap Your Mama, some red pepper flakes, garlic powder, onion powder, some thyme, and some Caribbean marinade jerk seasoning. And that's it. You don't need too much of this, just a little goes a long way. Okay guys, we're gonna let it sit in the marinade for 30 minutes. I prefer to let it sit overnight, but today we just did not have the time, and that's fine also. Okay, so now that the chicken is finished marinating, I'm just gonna put this to the side. Here's our sheet pan. I'm just going to drizzle the sheet pan with some avocado oil, and there you go. And the oil doesn't have to coat the entire bottom of the pan, because once we place the chicken on the pan, it'll disperse just fine. So right now, I'm gonna place my chicken. If you notice, I don't have them touching too much, hopefully. Okay, so for this, I am not, usually I would throw the seasoning at the bottom of the bowl over the chicken, but because we want these wings crispy, we're gonna limit the moisture. So we're not gonna do that. We're just going to put these in the oven like that. And my oven is on air fry mode. I've put the temperature on about 425. Okay guys, now we are going to prepare the sauce that the wings will be tossed in. So the first thing we're gonna start off with, our roasted garlic came out of the oven. And as you can see, it's roasted, the garlic is soft. We're just going to go ahead and squeeze that in there, just like that. The next thing we're going to put inside of this, some mayo. So we're just gonna use about 2 good scoops of mayo. Now I'm going to add the plain Greek yogurt. To this, I'm adding approximately 3 very hearty scoops. Because remember, once again, this is to coat your chicken. Is some fresh chopped dill. I'm adding a pinch of dried oregano, some red pepper flakes. Now this, you can be as generous or use as little as you want to use. And some fresh squeezed lemon juice. There we go. I'm using Parmesan cheese. Now with the cheese, I am gonna be really generous because remember, it's garlic Parmesan wings. There we go. And I'm simply gonna mix all of this together. And don't worry about the roasted garlic. It actually dissolves as you mix, if you notice. it'll just dissolve. Now I always taste it. This needs a little bit more Parmesan cheese.
Yep.
Definitely.
It's good.
And I'm also going to squeeze a little bit more lemon juice. And this time I'm going to add a little bit of salt because this Parmesan cheese isn't giving me the salt level that I'm accustomed to. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to taste it, a little bit of it again. That's it. I like that. That's it. Okay, so our wings came out of the oven. They're still warm. I let them cool off just a little bit because I don't want the cheese necessarily to melt too much. We're adding our sauce that was made. And we're just tossing it in on top of there. There we go. And then we're gonna mix these in like this. And if you hear someone in the background, that is my camera person. And then, you know what? I like to leave a little for some dipping sauce. Okay, so as you can see the finished product right here, I garnished it with a little bit of Parmesan and dill, and voila, there you go. And for dinner, I'm going to have it with a little bit of vegetable stir fry. Stay tuned, I'm gonna have that recipe also for you. So I just want to show you what it looks like together. Take it out, and there you go. So you have a perfectly balanced meal. Thank you for tuning in to Best Eats. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.